Hello and welcome. My name's Leanne. I live in Australia and this is my crafty cupboard. This time I want to try with some petals and taking out some of the centre so it's not so smushy. So let's see how we go. The wind is not cooperating. I have some rose and this one I think is called polygarlands. Pieces of hibiscus, most of them just blew away. I don't know what this one's called. This is just a plant that has this leaf that's that colour. I found a dandelion. Let me retrieve. This time I've got a paler pink camellia. And these little flowers. Oh, there's my scarf. Thank you. Wind. Isn't this scarf beautiful? It's hand dyed, and the lady that dyed it used cockatoo feathers. Can you see the shape of the feathers on it? Just beautiful. I don't know what they're called, I've forgotten. Oh, I tell you, it smells absolutely beautiful out here. So I'm just ripping. These are just pieces of calico, I think. It's quite a coarse one actually. Oh, that's a short piece. I'll just move you down here, you can see. So this is all I use for my art journal. Again, whenever I go op shopping, second-hand shopping, and there's some plain calico there, I pick it up. This one's very coarse weave. It's fraying a lot. There's a little spider that came in on the flowers. I just want to rescue him or he'll end up pounded. Go find a new home. Right, let's cut some of these off. This rose smells so good. Oh, it's my favourite. Look at its little delicate stamens in there. Isn't that just beautiful? I don't think I want to sacrifice it all. So my idea is to take outer petals. Now the outer petals are damaged anyway. So if I can try and find one that's less damaged. So I'm wondering if this will just turn brown like the lavender did. There's only one way to know. Alright, so I'm going to dry these ones, use them as potpourri. I'm fascinated by these. Aren't they lovely? Their little comb of hair here. So I'm going to dissect it because it's too thick. I'm trying to make you like a butterfly shape. Look at that. Okay. Oh, sorry, I didn't realise while I'm having all this fun you're seeing nothing because I'm off camera. Dreadful. Okay. I don't think the actual rose leaf is going to go very well because it's so tough. But I will put it in. Okay, let's leave it at that for that one. Sip of tea. great colour. Okay, this time I'm taking it off straight away because I saw Marion do that and it seemed fine. Oh wow. That rose leaf, I don't even know if I want to take it off. It looks like it's now part of the fabric. It's sort of joined to the weave. You see that? I'm just going to leave it and see what happens when it dries. That's amazing. I guess the only trouble is it might dry. Oh wow, look at these flowers. They worked brilliantly. Did smush in the centre, but they were so tiny I didn't know how I could take the centres out of them. Alright, this time I might try this part of the petals because they are flatter. And see this? It's got this amazing lines on it. I wonder if that will just smush or if it will come out. Love it. Let's see. I'll pull this apart, so I'll chop it off here. Oh, isn't that interesting how the hibiscus is? So this is under, that's over. This is under, that's over. It's not like other flowers. See how this one, both sides of it are over? And right down in the centre there, like a pentagon. This is all helpful for when you want to draw things. I have high hopes for you with your bright red gorgeousness. I hope you don't disappoint. Right, I'm going to leave the centre. And it is a 5. Oops, I've lost the stameny part. Now that will smush, I think. I wonder what these would be like if I just took that much. It's quite a sort of a sappy type flower. It's very protesting that it's been cut up. I don't blame it. Of course, now I've gone and laid this out with the other piece underneath. That was silly. All right. Let's see. Wow. All right, let's see what becomes of these leaves. I'm picking 2 older ones. And 1 younger one. Let's try the camellia. Deconstructed this time without its mushy centre. That's what I think I'd like. Just like that. I might actually take you away. A little sort of floaty separate petal leaf. Oh, I just realised that the leaf came out. Alright, let's stick a leaf in. It was better earlier. I should have stopped so it got... Oh, it moved as well. Okay, so it got smooshed. Right, so what about if we cut out that bit that makes it really curve? Oh, Mr. Ant. There you go, buddy, be free. Cut out that part. And we just try that now. And not hammer so much. Like stop. So this time I'm actually just hammering gently. Okay. Righto, do I have any more fabric? I've got a space here. The dandelion's probably going to be a bit like those, isn't it? So let's just take some of it. Like that. Wonder what will happen. The dandelion looks fabulous. You get that at the base and then sort of the brownie up into the bright yellow. And it certainly works best when you sort of lay the petals and scatter them. Right, that was the clump, so it just turned to mush. Still interesting. These pieces that have been really heavily pounded are like fabric now. That's amazing. So this was the camellia leaf. Very successful. Lovely matcha colour, of course. It would be matcha. Okay, so this is the first one. Rose leaf works well. The pale rose disappears to nothing really. This is this one, which I think is the polygala, just the outer petals. Worked well. That was the inner petal that I cut in half. Worked well. These worked fabulous. They're the little, whatever they are. I don't know what those little flowers are. This leaf works great. Now, so these are just like fabric pieces. I love them. Oh, the wind is not my friend today. These aren't coming off. I think I'll have to just leave them to dry. Yeah, the stamen's not successful. I don't like that. That inner bit was fabulous. Made a little flower. So this still has the petals on it, so those lines that you can see, oh, they are staying a bit when you take the petal off. Look at that. Yeah, so that worked nicely. Very vibrant.
I want to wash these now and see what happens when they get washed, if they keep their colour the same or if it changes. Petal. That's interesting, it's gone all slimy here. And it has stayed pretty much the same. I think I'll have to compare the other video. But yeah, you can see the colour of the water. So I've rinsed them in cold water. Now this one was also ironed, I remember, last week. So this has been ironed before it's been washed. This is the hibiscus that had such a lovely pattern. It still feels very slimy. I have rinsed it out. So that was hibiscus leaf, that was the hibiscus centre, these were hibiscus petals. Sorry, that wasn't leaf, that was petals. That was the purple leaf that turned out very well. Now it's gone green after washing. Whereas that purple blueberry leaf stayed its colour, I believe. This is the camellia and dandelion. So the dandelion really does give a lovely yellow. The camellia leaf has kept its vibrancy. The camellia itself, a lot paler, but the centre is amazing. The centre stamens give this lovely orange. Interesting. So maybe this is why the Japanese technique is葉っぱ染, which is leaf, 葉っぱis leaf, because the leaves tend to give the best staying power in terms of colour. Getting the scent of green tea as I iron this one. Oh, I wonder what the slime will do to the iron. Surely it will just dissipate. This is turning out to be very subtle now. Right, let's get the originals to compare. Okay, so that's those two side by side. This was a better imprint to start with compared to this one anyway, but this one has not been washed. This one has been washed. Also, I mean, the washing powder I used might have had things in there that affected the colour too. And these ones, this was ironed before it had been washed. This is the washed version, and this is the unwashed version. Huge difference. See here, that's a little bit of the petal still in the fabric. So I would use this for my own amusement, learning about flowers, stitching around them. Probably wouldn't use this for clothing or anything like that. And the camellia. The leaves, you can see they've just turned a bit of a browner green, but other than that, probably the washed version's even more vibrant. The petals lose a lot of colour.
Thanks for watching. See you next time.